Hello, good night. My name is Jonathan Ortiz, and now I'm gonna talk a little bit about an interesting topic that I think that all most people um, they have thought in their lives. Personally, I thought that a time ago about this topic, and this topic is if can animal testing be justified? So, that is a question that many of us, at least once in our lives, may have thought about. What do some say about it? Well, many people think that animal testing is justified only because the animals are sacrificed with the good intention of making products safe for humans and their consumption. On the other side, another group of people think the opposite. Okay? They try to refute that this is not fair, that it should not be because animals, they say, don't naturally get many of these diseases that humans do. These people use these arguments to refute that it is not good to sacrifice animals. It is not, that is not good to do testing animals. So, but they say that these animals don't have the humans disease like such as major types of heart disease or also many types of cancer, Parkinson's disease, schizophrenia, or HIV. But science justified animals using medical research because the benefits to human health outweigh the costs or harms to animals. However, whether it is justifiable is controversial for many people. Even public interests are divided because an increasing proportion of people do not support an animal research, while demand for healthcare that is based on animal research is also rising. The wider public should be given more influence in these difficult decisions. This could be through requiring explicit disclosure about the role of animals in drug labeling to inform the public out of respect for people with strong objections. It could also be done through public consultation that use public opinion and spirit advice to decide which disease justify the use of animals in medical research. And more public input will help ensure that animal research projects meet public expectation and may help to promote changes to facilitate medical advances that need fewer animals. So, scientific science says that in fact mice, as example, share more than 98% of DNA with us. Interesting. Interesting. Animals are susceptible to many of the same health problems as human like. Previously mentioned cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. Contrary, right? Like the people say that no, it's not the animals doesn't don't have animals don't have the same system as humans, but if we see scientifically, it is the opposite. They can be used to as a human to test new medicaments and also others vacuums. Well, I think now with a shorter life cycle that the human animal models can be studied throughout their lives and across several generations. A critical element for understanding how disease is processed and how it interacts in a living biological system complete. There is an ethic to this, and it is this. The ethics of animal experimentation. Until now, nothing has been discovered that can replace the complete function of a living respiratory organ system with lung and circulatory structures like those of humans. Until such a discovery is made, animals must continue to play a vital role in helping researchers test potential new drugs and medical treatments for effectiveness and safety, and to identify any unwanted or dangerous side effects, such as infertility, birth defects, liver damage, toxicity, and or potential to cause cancer, their type of cancer. Well, so in my opinion, regarding all this that we have been saying, personally, I think that this is very good because apart from what I prevent, that is, I prevent all that long list of disease. I am also saving too many of such many people, and sometimes that is necessary. That it is better to sacrifice a small amount than to sacrifice a tremendous amount of people. There always has to be a price, and the price to pay is better by testing with small animals born for that purpose, sorry, or of giving his life for the good of others is better than sacrifice a lot of people. This is my opinion regarding everything we have been saying. But okay, let's continue. U.S. federal law requires research using non-human animals to demonstrate the safety and effectiveness of new treatments before any research is allowed to be conducted in humans. Not only do we humans benefit from this research and testing, but hundreds of medication and treatments developed for human use are now also routinely used in veterinary clinics, helping animals live longer, healthy lives. And this is what I mentioned before, that the sacrifice of a small amount can be beneficial, very beneficial in favor of other. That is, the large multitudes of people, not only humans, okay, but also of animals, and is very useful because we make also animals able to live long lives and very healthy too. So yes, many believe that it's very cruel to use animals as objects, but it will be worse if people such as our loved ones died because there was no vaccine or necessary medication for one. And an interesting thing is that USA is an example of this animal testing. And it is important to note that 95% of all animals needed for biomedical research in the United States are rodents, like rats and mice specially bred for laboratory use, and that animals are only part of the broader process of biomedical research. Standard researchers are obligated to ensure the well-being of all animals in their care. Standard for researchers are required to ensure the well-being of an animal in their care. Strict compliance with the highest standards and in accordance with federal and state laws, regulatory guidelines, and human principles. They are also required to continually update their animal care practice based on the most recent information and defending the fields of laboratory animals care and use boundary. So researchers applying to use animals models Stanford must have their research proposal reviewed by the federal mandated committee that includes two independent members of the committee. Only with approval that these committees can be investigation begin, and the standard is dedicated or are dedicated to refining, reducing, and replacing animals in research wherever possible, and to using alternative methods like cells and tissue cultures, computer simulation, etc. Instead, or or before animal studies are performed. So, as a conclusion, is sir, among many difference, in my opinion, I believe that yes, all this done with due respect and care, it can be possible because this attributes to the solution of many others, as I said. before is this attribute the solution of many other diseases and that's caused on the face of the earth. So that's why I talk. And well, this is my exposition about that. It is position about the if animal testing is right to do. It's just it can be justified. Thank you.